Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I have a pretty big update from the lawsuit from the two companies I mentioned the other day. If you missed the video, I'll link it below. But I wanted to present the lawsuits in writing. I got them off of the Pacer website here because a lot of people said, oh, were they just warned? Was it fake? Was it not real? Was it somebody just being competition? No, it's a real lawsuit filed in real district court, federal district court, whatever it was, in Chicago and Illinois. And I'm just going to show you some of this. I'm going to have to black some of it out because it has private information, but I'm going to show you the nuts and bolts of it and just how many people got sued. It's unbelievable, the links these people and these companies and lawyers will go to sue resellers over one $14 shirt on eBay. It's unreal and it's ridiculous and it's complete, absolute garbage. Let me show you guys. Let me jump over to my computer and let you see exactly what it looks like when you get sued for absolute nonsense. Okay, so I'm going to go over this case, and I've blacked some things out because, again, I don't want to get myself in trouble and I don't want to jeopardize anybody's private information. But basically, this is the plaintiff versus the individuals, corporations, limited liability companies, partnerships, unincorporated associations identified on Schedule A here. So this is a real lawsuit. This is in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. And for all of those people that love to jump on Facebook and YouTube and say, you can't be sued if you have an LLC or you're protected. You are not. I have been down that road. You are not. Look, limited liability company right there named as a defendant along with the individuals, the corporations. They can sue anybody. These people know what they are doing. They know exactly what they're doing. It is absolutely ridiculous how they figure this out and take advantage of it. But that's why they spend a lot of money to go to law school, so they can do things like this. Okay, this is what's called a sealed temporary restraining order. It's a TRO. What they're asking for here on this cause being before the court on plaintiff's ex parte motion is basically they want a ruling from the court that says if anybody does anything else like using their trademark, using their name, using any of this stuff, that this restraining order, you'll be breaking the restraining order, which hurts your civil case and can cause you to have criminal issues if the court tells you to stop. So they're basically preemptively stopping everyone from doing anything that they want. Now I'm going to scroll down a little further and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about down here a little bit further. So here we have that in the Schedule A to complaint and attached here to collectively the defendants and using at least the defendant's internet stores identified in Schedule A. You're going to see that a little further down that they list their stores and online marketplaces identified in Schedule A. This court, having heard the evidence before it, hereby grants the plaintiff's ex parte motion. So the court is giving that to them and that they have the personal jurisdiction over the defendants since the defendants directly target their business activities towards consumers in the United States, including Illinois, and offering to sell and ship products into it. So they can sue you in that area simply because eBay or Etsy or wherever you sell on does business in that state. Next, they name some of the defendants and they say that the accompanying evidence will clearly show that immediate and irreparable injury, loss, or damage will result before the adverse party can be heard in opposition. So they're saying if anybody continues to use this, they will damage them and they want it stopped beforehand. And then they also, look, they would, specifically in the absence of an ex parte order, defendants could and likely would modify their registration data and content, change hosts, redirect traffic to other websites, and move any assets from accounts in US-based financial institutions, including eBay, Amazon, Walmart, to offshore accounts. So they're saying they also wanted them to freeze those accounts, which is what happened. They froze those accounts so that they can recover money out of that. That is their biggest, one of their biggest forms of income in addition to any settlements they might get. So next, they tell them and their officers, agents, defendants, servants, employees to stop using plaintiffs' trademarks, to stop passing off, inducing, or enable others to sell their trademark, committing any acts calculated to cause consumers to believe the defendant's products are sold under the authorization of the plaintiff, further infringing on the plaintiff's trademarks and damaging the plaintiff's goodwill. They also want them to stop shipping, delivering, holding for sale, transferring, or moving other items. They want them to stop linking, transferring, selling, exercising control over, otherwise owning the online marketplace accounts. They don't want you to change your ownership of that stuff. Operating or hosting websites at the defendant's internet stores, any other online marketplace. And within 10 days of receiving this order, watch this, guys. Within 10 days of receiving the notice of this order, 10 days, that's it.
You will serve upon the plaintiff a written report under oath providing your true name and physical address, all websites, online marketplace accounts on any platform that you own and or operate, their financial accounts including all eBay, Amazon, Walmart, and the steps taken by each defendant to comply with the paragraph 1's A through G above. The online marketplace platform registries for the defendant internet stores, including but not limited to VeriSign Inc., Newstar Inc., Affiliates Limited, Central Nick, Nominate, and the public interest registry within 5 business days of the receipt of this order or prior to the expiration of this order, whichever date shall come first, shall disable the defendant's internet stores and make them inactive and untransferable until further ordered by this court. And further, that means this judge, this company went to this judge and said, I want you to freeze everything these people do. And the judge did it without question, without opposition, without nothing. He froze everything and has given these companies 5 days to freeze it and given the defendants 10 days to respond with all their information. Literally, if this is me, I'm sending that judge a letter back that says, kick rocks, bankrupt me, I'll catch you on the other side, my friend. Bam. This is absolute, like, nearly extortion out of some of these companies that are doing this. I don't know the name. I don't know what it is. This is, in my opinion, this is really, really bad. I don't understand how our court systems work like this. Maybe somebody has a legal background that can tell me, but you could just go to a court, sue anybody you want, and demand they freeze all their accounts, and that's what happens. How the heck is that even allowed? This gets even better as they say defendants and any third party with actual notice of this order who's providing services for the defendants in connection with the defendant's websites at the defendant internet stores or websites operated by the defendants, including without limitation to any online marketplaces such as iOffer, eBay, Amazon, Walmart, Facebook, ISP, internet service providers, web hosts, back-end service providers, web designers, sponsor search engine, AdWord providers, their bank accounts, their merchant accounts, their eBays, their Amazons, their Walmarts, their third parties, everywhere have 5 days after receipt of such notice to provide a plaintiff expedited discovery, including copies of all documents and records in persons, entities, possession, and control relating to the identities and locations of the defendants and their agents, the nature of the defendant's operations, all associated sales and financial information, including without limitation identifying information associated with the online marketplace accounts, the defendant's financial accounts, as well as providing a full accounting of defendant's sales and listing history related to the respective online marketplace, defendants' websites, any financial accounts owned or controlled. They're getting their bank accounts, employees, attorneys. They are literally demanding everything to be turned over. Look at this. Control of any bank, savings, loan associations, payment processors, financial institutions, MasterCard, Visa. Anybody within 5 days of this, locate all accounts and funds connected to and related to the defendants. An email address identified. Restrain and enjoin any such account or funds from transferring or disposing of any money, meaning they want your bank to stop you, your bank account that's linked to your eBay to stop you from doing anything. This is what they are doing. Amazon shall within 5 business days for any defendant or any marketplace or websites locate all accounts and funds related to the defendants. You just keep going and going and going. Restrain and enjoy any such accounts or funds from transferring or disposing. Walmart shall. They just go on and on and on. Give them a reason why this venue is proper, why it's okay to be in Illinois, because they sell on a website that is allowed in Illinois. So this gives them the power to sue them in Illinois, which makes it even harder on these defendants who don't live in Chicago or in Illinois, that you have to fight it out of there. That's why they do it that way, to make it even harder on you and cost you more money. Quick, watch all the companies they've named. I'm going to scroll through it really, really fast. I don't want anyone to be able to see much. Those are all links to people's, look, Walmart seller and their numbers. This all the stores they've named, all the defendants they've sued. That was all of them. Insane. Now, this one is going to be heavily redacted, heavily blacked out, but this is the summons. This is the official summons that was emailed to people. Again, people jumping on YouTube and Facebook. I love it when they're like, you can't be served electronically through email. That's not allowed. Yes, it is, especially since COVID. And I was served through email and in person 12, 13 years ago. And it's definitely, come along since then. They can serve you by email, and they did serve these people by email. That is your problem if you don't get it. And again, I blacked some of this out, but I'm going to drop down in a minute and show you the rest of it. But it gives them 20 21 days. You have 3 weeks to respond to this, and that's it. Literally, that's it. You get 3 weeks to respond in some way. 3 weeks to hire a lawyer and pay a bunch of money. 3 weeks to settle with them. 3 weeks to come up with a complaint. 3 weeks to fight the complaint, a motion. There's so much you have to do, and you only get 3 weeks to do it. So here you go. Here is the summon civil action return of service, date December 8th, 2023. And when you scroll down, it says on December 8th, 2023, I sent an email containing a copy of the motion for entry of a preliminary injunction, memorandum in support of the entry of the preliminary injunction, complaint and TRO, and summons to the email addresses identified in Exhibit 2 to the declaration of, and any email addresses provided by the defendants by third parties that include a link to the website containing the aforementioned pleadings. This is the return of service. This is a summons. They summoned this person via email on December the 8th, which was just Friday afternoon, I do believe, if I am correct. That's how serious it is. You do not, all these myths, please don't believe them, guys. You can be served by email. You can be sued if you have an LLC. These companies are ridiculous, and these two in particular are absolutely a nightmare. They're insufferable, and I hope that something happens, a class action or something, to fight back against them. But I don't want to be involved with it. I'm just, relaying the information to you. There it is. Sorry I had to black so much out because I just don't want to be involved in any way. But hopefully something good comes of this, and this is the end of these companies bullying people. But I fear not. So enjoy your evening. God, I hate these emails, and I hate these lawsuits, and I hate these videos. But it is what it is. I got to do it. And I wish the best to everyone who's involved with it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. I will update this as it goes along. It could take months or years, but I will update it at every turn and every update that I could possibly get. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I will see you next time.